Aloha, my name is Pastor John Fujigami, and we're here to talk about how to customize your wedding ceremony. Now, there are a number of easy and obvious ways you can do this. You can pick your flowers, your colors, your theme, your venue, etc. But I think you're here because you want to go a little further. All right, so let's do that together. What I've done is I've broken up my suggestions into 3 categories: include, tweak, and add. All right. So you can include your family members or your friends. For example, maybe you could have someone read a Bible verse or a poem that has special meaning for you. Maybe you have a friend that's musically inclined and they'd like to share a song in your ceremony. Or how about a family member who's a member of the clergy? They could offer up a special prayer in your ceremony. Don't forget your fur babies. I've seen couples walk down the aisle with their pets, or some of them have even secured ring pillows to their backs. If you do that, though, make sure that the rings are in a safe place, maybe up in the front with the best man, for example. All right. Speaking of rings, I had one couple include all of their guests by taking the wedding rings and passing it among them for their blessing. All right. Now, let's say you want to go a little deeper. You can honor or show gratitude to special members of your family. For example, your parents or your grandparents or even your children, by presenting them with leis. Some couples will include their children by giving them special tokens of love, whether it's a necklace or a pendant or a wristwatch. Some of them have even prepared very special and heartfelt words to give to their children as part of the ceremony, while some have gone even further and they've exchanged vows with their children. If you don't mind going a little deeper, maybe even a little bit on the solemn side, you can honor those who have passed on. Now, here in Hawaii, a common tradition is to have an empty seat up in the front with a photo of your loved one. And during the ceremony, you can place a flower on the chair, or even a flower lei on the chair as an act of love, gratitude, and remembrance. So those are some simple ways that you can include family members or friends. Next one is tweak. There are numerous elements that are already going to be a part of your ceremony. So why not make those elements your own by tweaking them? For example, if you have a bridal party, they're going to walk in and walk out anyway. Why not have some fun with it? Grooms, maybe have your groomsmen come up with a special handshake that they'll give to you when they arrive at the front. Or when your bridal party walks out, have them come up with a fun dance to do. So, how about this? As an officiant, I'll be talking about love and marriage anyway. Why not make it your own by providing me with some personal information? For example, how did you meet? How did you fall in love? Tell me the fun, the humorous, the beautiful ways that your unique personalities complement each other perfectly. And I can work those elements into the ceremony. My favorite way to customize your ceremony is for you to write your own vows. You're going to be exchanging vows anyway. Why not making it your own by writing your own? In fact, this is so important that I've devoted a whole nother video to this subject. All right, so we've got include, we've got tweak. Now let's talk about adding. If you're religious, you can add things like the Unity Cross or communion. For the Filipino Catholics, you can add things like the veil and the cord, the coin, the Bible ceremonies. Or how about other traditions? You've got the unity candle, sand ceremony, wine box and letter ceremony, knot tying, rose ceremony, hand fasting or fastening as some say, broom jumping and glass breaking. You get the idea. There are a ton of ways that you can add elements to your ceremony to make it meaningful for you and for your guests. Now, while we're talking about adding things, you can also add the element of surprise. For example, I had a groom recently surprise his bride right after the kiss by telling her and the guests that the house that they were looking at and had wanted was now their own. The purchase had gone through. Other grooms, right before the ceremony starts, they've surprised their brides by unveiling a special guest who wasn't expected to be there. Another popular way that grooms surprise their brides is when we come to the ring exchange, they'll present their brides with a better than expected ring. Beautiful. All right, so adding the element of surprise is a fun way to make your wedding even more spectacular and happy. Okay, now if you're coming here to the state of Hawaii to get married, you're going to want to add Hawaiian elements. And I've devoted a whole nother video to this subject as well. All right, so let's recap. We got 3 unique ways to make your ceremony your own. You've got include your family members and your friends, you got tweak the existing elements, and you've got add any number of exciting options. But don't limit yourself to even these suggestions, because the sky's the limit when it comes to personalizing your wedding ceremony. So have fun making it your own, and have fun making it a day to remember. Thanks for watching. Aloha.